Hey, I'm Drutter, and this is a tool I bought several years ago. Like most tools, it has many potential uses. One of these uses could be to hurt somebody. Same with any other tool, like a sledgehammer or a tack. Tools can be used to harm, and harm infringes liberty, so we need to avoid it. Can we banish tools from society, though? Of course not. Luckily, it takes more than a tool to do harm. It also requires a person with a desire to inflict harm. We've already made plenty of rules banning the infliction of harm on others, and penalties for those who do it anyway. And yet, tools are still sometimes used to do harm. Should we just accept that harm is always going to happen, regardless of the efforts of society to stop it? Yeah, perhaps we should, because there's always going to be harm done. But we can strive to minimize it. Today, January 9th, 2013, the government of the USA announced it would take immediate measures to reduce harm by having the president write and sign into law measures to restrict the sale and use of a particular kind of tool called a gun. Aside from killing or injuring people, guns are used for hunting, sports, collecting, protection, and so on. But because of their ability to do harm, they may become prohibited by the government. I wonder, what does the highest law of the land, and the framework by which the USA is built, the one the government has sworn to protect and uphold, say about all this? For one, it says, quote, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." Or in today's vernacular, a free society must be armed, and no government can ever deny that to its citizens. Period. And yet, the president, the very person hired to protect that law, is threatening to delete it from existence. Ironically, his proposed method, the executive order, is itself illegal. Previous illegal decrees have removed almost all other rights and protections granted to this once free society. The last to go, which may have already occurred by the time you watch this video, is the right to own weapons. The reason it's last is because the others were easier to convince the public to let go. With them out of the way, the guns themselves, and those who still believe in the Constitution and Bill of Rights, are the only obstacles. Will you lay down and submit to tyranny? Or will you claim your right to exercise liberty, the ideal your society was based on? Whatever you decide, please keep the following in mind. 1. Guns don't kill people any more than spoons make people fat. 2. Prohibition is a failed policy. 3. People who want to harm others will do so regardless of laws against doing it and laws against owning guns. 4. Gun-free zones invite gun violence. And lastly, some advice from the people who founded the once free society of America. It is the responsibility of every citizen to question authority. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. And what country can preserve its liberties if the rulers aren't warned that the people preserve the spirit of resistance? The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and martyrs. It's time to take back our freedom. As always, in liberty, Drutter.